yeah. Put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
Rugby League live for video, and today we've started a new career because the Raiders career mode, I lost a lot of the videos for it and I couldn't put them together. So as you can probably see already, we are playing as the Bunnies, the South Sydney, and I'm just gonna fix up our team a bit because I skipped through the nines and I skipped the pre-season. So I've just got to have a little look at the team. We'll fix it up. Adam Dewey isn't supposed to be in there. We have to find Cody Walker, but he's suspended. Who do I bring in? Bring in Dean Hawkins. Just sorry for background. I'm just going to shut my window real quick, guys, just in case there's any noises. So yeah, our squad, we got Mansour, Reynolds, Hawkins, we got Burgess in, Liam Knight, Jaden Sewer, Patrick Mago. I'm going to put Cameron Murray in second row only because I want to play Jai Arrow there. And we want to beat it to Toll on bench. Or do we want him starting? We'll just put him on bench. Keep calling Matangi, take your Patrick Mago, leave on Hamasele. And, or actually, we don't want to bring in Mark Nichols maybe over Hamasele. And that's going to be our squad for round 1. And, by the way, the settings, we're on 5 minutes half length, that Auckland lines bit doesn't matter. We're playing on Pro because I really suck at this game. And we're taking on the Tigers, and we're just inside the top 8. And playing ANZ. Go ahead and run over our captain, Tommy, as the Tigers. So, as I'm recording this video, well actually, as of yesterday, we hit 10 subscribers. So, I'm very happy with that. Thank you for all the support with the likes, the subscribers, and the comments. Make sure you have notifications on so you never miss a game. I know that there's a lot of people who have notifications on, and I really do appreciate that. And I've been thinking of possibly doing a Mr. NRL awards. So like, I'll give awards to my first subscriber, my first person to comment, first person to leave a like, because I want to give back to everybody. And I've shouted all my subscribers as well because they're all nice for subscribing, and without them I'm pretty upset without a lot of subscribers. I mean, I get subscribers isn't a big deal, but to me, I've always wanted a YouTube channel, and now that I'm starting to get subscribers on it, I feel very happy. And looks like that the Tigers are kicking off today. Also, sorry if the mic quality is bad. My previous mic that I had used for other videos has broken, which is not too great. So I'll just be using this until I can afford a new mic. I hope that PlayStation isn't making too bad of a sound, as that is just a pretty bad pass there. When I look to shove to Leauge tight with Mansour, can't get him though. Also guys, if you're not enjoying these Rugby League Live 4 videos, please let me know and I can change it up. If there's any, because I have PlayStation Plus, so if there's any free PlayStation Plus games that you guys think that I should give a go, then I'll definitely give it a go. Maybe every month I should give it try out the new free games for PlayStation Plus and rate them. As was a pretty trash scrubber from Adam Dewey, kicked it straight into Thomas Burgess, I believe that was. Also on these videos, I'm going to be giving out some news about what's going on in the Rugby League world, and there's some today, and that is that Carmichael Hunt's making a return to the league. That's a beautiful ball from Campbell Graham. Mansour's racing to the line, and Mansour will get us on the board on our first game of the season. Just keep Graham running, got the palm away, threw the ball, and Josh Mansour scooting away. I was afraid Luke Brooks was going to tackle us mid-air, because I know when you get tackled mid-air in this game, it forces a knock-on. So like in some very clutch situations, and that happens, I can get very angry, as Adam Reynolds slots that one over. So yeah, as I was saying, before I was interrupted by that lovely try, Carmichael Hunt, if you do not know who that is, then he was in the league in the NRL a couple of years ago. I believe he was an Australian representative. He also played for Queensland. He was a young Broncos fullback, and he's making a return in the NRL. He's not going for a top tier team. He's starting off low at the South Logan Magpies. So it's not. I wouldn't say it's low, but it's not like back in the NRL. I mean, I don't think he will come back, because I mean, Cookie's on a run for that corner. Yeah, I don't think he'll come back. I mean, he's been out of the comp for a couple of years now, so it's not likely that he will make a comeback. And if he did, it wouldn't burn a lot of money, probably for maybe 1 year, just a little stint. Like, that's happening with Benji Marshall. Also, in other news, talking about Benji Marshall, he's been announced in the Maori squad. I believe I've said Maori, right? If I haven't, you can correct me, but please don't yell at me. That's really good for Maori. I think that Maori have got a really strong squad this year. Indigenous All-Stars, I mean, they always have a great back line, but I feel like their front line isn't as good as the Maori front line. I mean, they've got like Andrew Fafita, who is probably at the bottom half of his career, and they have got Ryan James, who is still pretty good. They should have Fafita and stuff in there. Dave Fafita, I mean, not Andrew. As that pass just got ricocheted by the Tigers player. But what a tackle from Josh Mansour, and I think that's Latrell Mitchell. Just great tackle, shoving in a touch. No, it was Adam Reynolds. It's a great tackle. So yeah, Benji, I'm not sure if he's going to get a starting role. I mean, the starting 5'8" is Jerome Leauge, which I'm very happy about. Jerome Leauge is one of my favourite 5'8" in the game. My favourite being Luke Keary and Cody Walker and stuff. But aside from them, Jerome Leauge, he's got a great attitude, very funny, and I think he was unfortunate not to debut for the Blues. I mean, he was behind some of the other players like Cody Walker and Luke Keary, but they could have tested him on bench, as that's a beautiful run by Dengaga. Gets the ball in the corner, and that's Alex Johnston crossing over, and that's going to be our second try of the night. But the Tigers haven't had much ball. They've got a lot of intercepts, but they just haven't really paid off. And this will be a bit of a tough conversion for Adam Reynolds, but he should slot this. It's curving around, and it does hit the post, but it does go in. That's going to be 12-0, just on the edge of half-time. And, yeah, as I was saying, other great players in their squad, they've got Nickel Klokstad, since Ponga is out for injury, which is very unfortunate. If he wasn't out for injury, he would definitely be in over Nickel Klokstad, but it's just the game, man. Injures a lot of great players, and it makes them not be able to play in other big games. I never know how to say them, but it's the same thing again. We go down that wing, we throw the intercept, and Mansell puts whoever was on the wing in a touch. That time it was James Roberts, stood still, didn't run, he got put into touch. Can't get any room off that scrum there. We got a dummy half, but that was an accident actually. This one might be, but it's going to get a little dummy half run, stepping, throwing that ball. Reynolds gets absolutely smacked in a tackle. We almost have the overlap there, Alex Johnson looking to get through. But that's going to be half time. 12-0 in favour of us. Alright, so we're kicking off. And I'm just going to send it down to, I believe it's Luke Brooks. And it's Adam Dewey. And that goes to Tarmow, and Tarmow breaks a tackle. Another tackle. I also do believe that Tarmow's in the Maori squad, which is great. I mean, Tarmow is a great player. Probably one of the Tigers. He's going to be one of the Tigers' best players this year. Him, and if he can perform, James Roberts. I've heard a lot of people say, and I agree with this as well. If James Roberts and Joey Leauge can get their game back together, then they're going to be the star centre pairing for this year. I mean, this is two great players of the game. I mean, Joey Leauge, a big man with a big attitude. He's a tough player. And James Roberts is just one of the fastest men in the league, probably just behind the Fox. As Marco Nichols gets picked up and dropped there. We send a ball to Jaden Sewer. Jaden Sewer in the mood. Got a little edge ahead of those slower forwards, but he does end up getting taken down. I'm not sure what to talk about. We haven't got any other signings. Actually, we've got a bit of an alert. Cameron McInnes, who is has signed a 4-year deal at Cronulla, has done his ACL at training. So that this is not at Cronulla training, it's at St George training, because he won't go to Cronulla until 2022. But he's done his ACL in training, so it looks like he won't even play his last year at the Dragons. I mean, he might be able to get back if they make finals, which I'm not saying that they will. I mean, if I do make a ladder prediction, the Dragons probably will not be in the top 8. But, yeah. So it's not good news for the Sharks as well, because they might be missing out on their skipper for that first bit of maybe in training and pre-season and Origin maybe needing him as well. I don't know what's on to that because I just subbed him off. So whenever you sub a player, they basically don't play anymore. They just stand around. So if you throw it to them, they'll just put it down. Because that ball looked like it could have been an intercept there. That's a beautiful pass by Mark Nichols. The big man thrown out to the much smaller and nimbler Camper Graham, as Mark Nichols again picked up and dumped. Lose possession, and that's going to be a handover. It's a knock-on advantage, but so they'll just keep playing. So hopefully we can hold them down their own end. I mean, the Tigers haven't really been in there in this game at all. As Josh Mansell gets it back off the intercept, but gets picked up and dumped. Again, the Tigers' defense in drop tackles is astounding. As Dang Gaga, I think that was, is left in the dust. It's a lorry. I'm not sure what he's doing at fullback. We've got Mbai, and they're playing Dewey at 5'8", and that's a forward pass from the Tigers. The Tigers, what are they doing this game? They're just completely wrong. throwing intercepts, just giving away tries, getting stepped, getting palmed. And there we go, we throw another intercept. This game is, I swear, these last 10 minutes is going to be just a back and forth game of error and error. Just trying to lure there, gets a little run through, and there you go again. It's another error. Honestly, I'm just expecting them at this point. As we're going to bring Ken Murray back on for these last minutes. Jaden Still's getting a bit tired. Pass for God's sakes. I pressed the pass button 2 times and it doesn't pass it. Which is another annoying thing about Rugby League Live 4. But I gotta say, I have got one problem with Rugby League Live 5. And that is that they're not going to do a career mode, but they're going to do like a bit of like a God team mode. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful run by Alex Johnson. He gets a little giddly flick out in the back, and that's Kian Kalayamatani. I think I said that right. I'm not sure if I have. Just a big lock, just chasing through, gets that little pass out the back. That's going to be our third and probably our final try. And this should tip off the match. I mean, doing perfect this game is Latrell Mitchell right out in front who likes this kick. That's just a little icing on the cake and a bit of salt in the wound for the Tigers. There you go. See, as I was saying about Rugby League Live 5, they've got a bit of a super team instead of a career mode. So, I don't know if I'll be picking up Rugby League Live 5. I mean, I probably will end up doing it. Maybe just for YouTube. Maybe I might see a gameplay video of it and like it. Another thing I hope that they get better is the graphics. I mean, these graphics are still good as Alex Johnson does pick up man of the match there. But yeah, hopefully they can fix the game in Rugby League Live 5, get the errors a bit better. But yeah, aside from that, thank you all for watching this game. 18-0 against the Tigers. We've won first game, round 1. Hope you are going to enjoy the series. If you don't, leave a comment and tell me what you do want. And yeah, see you.